Astronauts could eat asteroids. Asteroids could be broken down and fed to microorganisms, which would convert them into biomass to be used as food during space journeys. Ensuring an adequate food supply during deep space travel is a major challenge. Growing food is difficult and requires a lot of resources. Meanwhile, relying solely on pre-supplied food carries significant risk for long-duration missions. In a new study published in the International Journal of Astrobiology on October 3rd, a team of scientists from Western University, Canada, suggests that astronauts could use a special source of nutrients, asteroids. Of course, astronauts wouldn't actually eat rocks. The research team's idea is to use a combination of chemical and physical processes to break down the asteroid, then feed the decomposed material to beneficial microorganisms. These microorganisms would convert the asteroid into biomass, biological material from living organisms, that in theory could sustain astronauts. The concept is inspired by a U.S. Department of Defense investigation into how to recycle plastic containers from military rations and turn them into food. First, the plastic is broken down into gas and oil through pyrolysis. The oil is then fed to microorganisms inside a bioreactor, which transforms it into nutritious biomass. Simply put, the researchers are looking for ways to recycle carbon into something resembling food, and a similar process could be applied to carbon-rich asteroids like Bennu in space. What would happen if we fed fresh, pristine meteorites to microorganisms? Asked Annemiek Wyen, a postdoctoral researcher at Vrije University, Amsterdam. According to Wyen's research published in Astrobiology and Scientific Reports, microorganisms would consume the carbon from meteorites and thrive. Wyen noted that meteorites may have helped make early Earth habitable and influence the initial evolution of life. Ancient single-celled organisms likely coexisted with many meteorites. A lot of meteorite material fell to Earth's surface around the time life began, Wyen said. However, before astronauts can eat asteroids, scientists still have a lot of work to do. For instance, they don't yet know if the biomass produced would be toxic, and mining asteroids remains a highly challenging process. Wyen acknowledges that the concept of eating asteroids is far from being realized. Nonetheless, the research team is eager to test this novel idea. I promise to be the first to taste it. If I survive, we can proceed with the graduate students, joked Joshua Pierce, a professor of engineering at Western University and co-author of the new study.